Charitable Trust is a non-governmental organization that supports impoverished children in Bangalore. Ashwini tries to help its children escape poverty through education, care, and exposure to the modern world. Children find safety and security from their troubled lives at Ashwini and use it as a place of refuge. Overall, Ashwini's main goal is to support these poor children through school until they can get a supporting job. In the year 2000, a group of women founded ACT on a mission to educate and empower underprivileged children. It first started in a single classroom with a handful of students led by the school's founder, Sujata.
Everything that a mainstream kid comes because of the parents, because of their environment, we want to give the same thing to our kids so that they can integrate into the mainstream society one day without any complex.
Through radio and word of mouth, Ashwini gained appropriate recognition and attention so that it could expand to more students and greater facilities. A great factor in this process was the Walt Disney Company, who refurbished Ashwini's 2 current buildings so that they were child-friendly and so that they accommodated the needs of staff and students. Once the stage was set, companies like Cisco and Dell all donated high-tech equipment ranging from computers and video cameras to fax machines and Wi-Fi. The availability of technology at Ashwini provides the children with exposure to mainstream society. Soumya is a Bangalore resident that graduated at a top university and now has a high-paying job at a corporation, all thanks to Ashwini.
By giving me knowledge about the world, by giving me experience, exposure, so that I can know about people outside other than my college.
Nadeem is a student at Ashwini who wishes to further his education through a degree in computer science at one of Bangalore's local universities.
It's like they pay our fees, they look after our requirements, whatever we need for our studies, like books, shoes and other stuff.
Ashwini provides its students with education and exposure so that they can find supporting jobs. Volunteers are another key component of the trust. Volunteers at Ashwini come from all over the world offering a diverse set of skills.
We have very, very active volunteers, 10 for Saturday, 10 for Sunday, and about 2 or 3 every day of the week. These are people who generously give their time without asking for anything in return. Whatever subject they're able to teach, they come and they spend their time with the child.
Suppose they are good with dancing, they can teach our children dancing, whether it's singing, whether it's teaching them arts, crafts, or even taking them through reading or sharing the day's newspaper events, reading storybooks to them, taking them through mental maths, English, anything, whatever their strength is.
Along with volunteer work, Ashwini also values donations which may be spent towards supporting children through school and covering the costs of caring for them at Ashwini.
See, whatever a parent wanted to do for a child, based on that, according to Ashwini, they do what the parents need to do to the child.
Just like with education, Ashwini places a large emphasis on keeping children healthy. Ashwini has an annual vaccination for diseases hepatitis B, mumps, measles, rubella, and typhus.
Ashwini takes care of my studies and my health. We have regular vaccination from a nearby doctor.
Besides medicine, Ashwini also fights malnutrition in its students by supplying them with food.
We want our children to be physically well. We believe that if physically they are strong, then mentally and emotionally also they'll have a lot of well-being.
Ashwini also places a great value on counseling its students. Growing up in poverty, these children face many difficulties which are emotionally draining.
Many of our children come from very traumatized backgrounds. There's a lot of verbal, emotional, and in some cases a lot of physical abuse. This is also because in a lot of cases the fathers are alcoholics, and because they're unskilled laborers and illiterate, they're not able to stay in a job. Most of the time, they just call for casual labor, and once the work is done, they're thrown out of the job. So whatever money they have, they end up drinking it, and the homes pretty much run on the salaries of the mothers. What happens after a point is that the father begins to take out all his frustration on the mother, and that leads to a lot of trauma, a lot of emotional abuse for the children.
Ashwini provides a haven to its students where they may escape their daily problems.
It's like this is our second home. We like to spend more time here than our home.
We'd like them to think of our resource center as a happy place. We'd like them to have happy memories here. We'd like them to have lots of fun here. We'd like them to forget their problems for the time that they stay with us.
Ashwini allows its children to play and enjoy themselves in time designated for recreation.
We come regular to Ashwini to study, to work in a computer, and to dance, chit-chat.
Students are given the opportunity to have fun and enjoy themselves despite their woes.
I do so many things at Ashwini, like I learn so many things. I play, I chat with my friends, I play with volunteers sometimes, and so on. I dance.
Ultimately, students enjoy Ashwini because of the great experiences they share with one another at the Trust. Financial freedom is another key component to Ashwini's care of its children. Ashwini focuses on sponsoring its children through primary school, secondary school, and junior college.
Basically, they pay my fees, which our parents can't afford.
Money is an asset that Ashwini and its students lack, so donations truly make a difference. This is Ashwini Charitable Trust. Caring, nurturing, protecting, educating. Bridging the economic divide to realize the potential of India's youth. As a non-governmental organization, the ACT relies on outside support to keep up its good work. You can help by making a donation or volunteering at the Trust. To learn more, go to the Ashwini website at www.ashwinitrust.org.